Permaculture food forest update. There's been a lot of work done in just a short amount of time. So I want to update you on what we've been doing. Last week I was in my cheese making class all week. It was absolutely incredible. So there was no time for gardening. But during the weekend, had a neighbor bring some equipment and his teenage sons by to do some digging, and they did a great job. So look at this. We've got the entire two sections of the front yard completely dug up. We had to remove the old trees and all their roots, and then we put in the swales. So I want to show you what the swales are, how they're going to work, and then what the next steps of the project are. Now this is a learn as I go, just complete one task at a time. I'm definitely feeling a little bit overwhelmed as all of this got dug up, and I was like, oh, okay, we're committed. Here we go. I have no experience doing this. This is just, a dream and a vision, and just getting help along the way, and just kind of fitting in the hours when I can. So I've got somebody coming by today, super stoked. We're gonna get a lot of work done. And the main goal today is to complete these swales. So what a swale is a way to capture water that lands on the property. And in this case, it's gonna be coming off of this roof as well as one on the other side. And we want it to go into the ground. Now, how most urban properties are developed is water is designed to run off the property, as quickly and efficiently as possible, but not in permaculture. You want to get that into the ground and stored underground as much as you can, and then the rest you can try and capture through rain tanks, rain barrels. I've got that set up. I've got 3,500 liter capacity, but it is amazing how quickly those fill up, and it's amazing how quickly I go through them as well. So still waiting on kind of some major spring events to kind of fill those up as I've been going through them. But most importantly, these swales help keep moisture into the ground. So we dug some trenches on both sides. It was recommended to go about 9 inches deep. We went a little bit more shallow. We're like 6 or 7. And then on this side of the property, there used to be, there's still quite a bit left. This whole kind of half side of the yard was actually all gravel. And we just kind of pushed that to the side. And then once we dug our trenches, we've put the gravel down in the trench and then the weeping tile on top. And so it's basically, a French drain is another name for it. So it's a plastic tubing. I've got 100 feet of it, and I've used the entire thing. So 50 feet on either side that has little holes in it. So as the rain comes off the roof, we've got to redirect a spout, and then it's going to feed into that pipe. And then the goal today is to get this perfectly even level so that when the water enters in that pipe, it just gently trickles down. We do have a bit of a slope here, so it's going to slope down, and then it's going to hit this other side and then trickle right along, and then that feeds the bushes that are going to go up front. So we've got Saskatoon, we've got currants. There's a big pear tree that's going to go in the middle there on this side, a big apple tree that's going to go on that side, plus a cherry, all kinds of stuff. So these swales are really key and important. The first year or two, I'm going to have to water everything as it gets established, as things kind of put their roots deep in and stretch out. And then this will take over, where theoretically, I won't need to water anymore. That's the idea of permaculture, right? Create this food forest, different levels and layers of canopy, from the big kind of keystone trees down to the berry bushes, down to, shrubs, herbs, plants, everything else that will finish it off. Now, from digging the swales and from digging the tree holes, we did get a lot of extra dirt, which has been nice actually. So this is going to really create a bit of shape and a bit of contour. My son's been enjoying playing in the dirt. He loved watching the diggers and having that all happen. So he had to get his out, and the soil's not the best here at all. That's partly why I'm redoing all this. There's a lot of rock and gravel. So I've got to dig that up, take it off the property, and then from where all the grass was, just mats of roots. So we'll be clearing that, and once the swales are level, I'll be filling them with mulch and then that'll become a nice little pathway. And then the rest, where all the plants are, I've got some cardboard from the shop. Just remove all the tape, all the stickers. We're gonna soak it, we're gonna lay it on the ground, and then put compost, soil, and mulch on top, and then all the plants all around. So that is the plan, that is the vision. Like I say, it's just one day, one stage, one step at a time. Lots of work ahead. I'm trying to get all this done in a week before I take off, but it all just depends on how much time I can devote to this and what it's realistically going to take. But yeah, having fun. That is my work for me today out here. I'll be giving you some more video updates very soon, and you can follow along the progress.